Women, they do be shopping. Women have existed for about 1,000 years, according to this weird book I found under a bridge in New York City. Women have been around for one single purpose: to slay. The history of slayology has been around for quite a while and has even had some unexpected effects on the general populace. Oh yeah, that's a good one, Rupal. But that begs the question, what if a woman didn't slay? What if a woman was as pathetic as you or me? What if a woman was a cringe blueser girl? Well, that, my friends, takes us to the femcel. Urban Dictionary defines a femcel as a female incel, a woman who can't get a relationship. But don't take their word for it. This is a complex species that requires the utmost research and has some extreme complexities, from the mimics, to the ironics, to the ethical, and to the one, the only, the true femcel. Let's take a dive into this recently documented group of individuals, and maybe we'll learn something about ourselves. Fair warning, the footage you're about to see was recorded from my Twitch. If my personality is horribly annoying, I apologize. This is the streamer's burden, and I'm God's favoriteest little gamer. Margaret Thatcher, give me your femcel strength. The first femcel, actually, I would say. So I got my picture set out. So we're gonna start. I should, it's huge. It will take up the whole screen. I'm gonna have to, do a shot where I hold up the whole thing. Alright, guys, we've got it. Here's the first thing I'm putting on the board. Let's talk about the first topic. And I've had myself look this way, but honestly, we've all said it. I look this way naturally, so not really, I already have the phenotype. I have it, but right here. Let me make sure. Iconic femcels. That's the first topic. Look how tiny it is. That's the first topic. We're gonna go over the big three, and we're gonna discuss the big three right here, and if they actually fall into the category of femcel. So let's put them up. See, this is a trick you can do where, if you don't want to have tape sticking out, you do this. I was gonna get a bunch of magnets to tape them up, but I'm like, or to stick them up, but it's like, I don't know, there were no magnets. I just thought tape would be cheaper. Alright guys, we got the big three. Does anyone in class know who these women are? Does anyone? Isabella Janke, that's right. That's the biggest one. No, I could be there, right here, but unfortunately, you know, I haven't murdered someone, gotten someone to have sex with their mom, or been in an alt-right riot, so there's still time, though, for all that. The girl that's the one I did look up. I didn't actually know who she was. That's the one I didn't know. So she stole Pelosi's laptop, which I think is kind of funny. I think that's a funny thing to do. She did it in the Capitol riot, though, so I assume that's probably why she's on the list. So we've got right here, we got Isabella Janke. But people don't remember. That's the girl. Do you remember this one? Do you remember this one, guys? That is Jodi Averes. Don't know if I'm saying her name right, but that's her. She murdered her boyfriend. Have any of our students realized what the problem with that sentence is? A femcel murdered her boyfriend. Huh. Let's think about that, shall we? Shall we? Seems like someone might not actually be on this list. Just not fuck. But you would not have a boyfriend in the first place, and she did fuck. You can watch the trial. It's online, Declan, because she fucked. An interesting thing about Jodi Averes, I feel like I'm saying it wrong. An interesting thing about her is that she is actually something that I'm gonna call, I can't get it on straight, fuck. Margaret Thatcher, give me your femcel strength. The first femcel, actually, I would say. The first recorded one. There's probably more, but they died. They weren't really important enough to be written about, but she was definitely one of them. So she is femcel faking. And that is something we will be getting into. Femcel faking. See that? Cleopatra was not a femcel, okay? She absolutely was not. That you're insane. She had bangs and black hair, and that's it. if you know about the trial, about Jodi's trial, she actually was kind of a Stacy. She actually had blonde hair, wore a lot of makeup, and then for her trial, she dyed her hair brown and got glasses and bangs. She was absolutely femcel faking. Now, the reason that she was femcel faking is different. The reason she was doing it was because she wanted to change the mind of the jury and make them think that she couldn't have killed her boyfriend. But there's another reason that people do it online, and we will get to that. We will get to that. But that is a phenomenon in this species that we're going to learn about, okay? It's kind of like mimicry. You know how, like, insects will mimic other ones? Williams. She was part of the Capitol riots, and she went and stole Nancy Pelosi's computer. And then she sold it. She was the one I know the least about. She's a girl boss. She's not a femcel. Okay? Thank you for understanding, Sophie. She's not a femcel. But I don't know. We don't know, not a lot about her sexual history that we know. She's kind of the mystery. So I'll put her in the middle of the diagram. But Jodi definitely not a femcel. She is not. She is not. Write that one down. That is, it's a trick question. If I ask you which type of femcel group does she fall into, that's a trick question because she's not one. Now, the biggest one on the list, though, is the one we all know, Isabel Janke. She, I will say it, by her own devices, absolutely is a femcel. The Capitol grandma? Oh, yeah, she probably, did she have children? Did they hoist her up and break her into the Capitol? I think he's probably the most femcel out of all of them. Yeah, that's another one. We don't have to go into all the crazy things she's done, because she's been, absolutely documented, because she got doxxed. But yeah, there's a lot of crazy shit she's done, but she's most well known for getting Chris Chan to, that's debatable if Chris Chan was doing that already, because Chris Chan is very strange and odd, but, she recorded it and encouraged it. The thing is Isabel Janke is definitely, like, conventionally attractive. She's definitely conventionally attractive. And that's kind of where this image came from, because, like, all these women they look fine, but they also all have the same look. That is why the only one out of them I'd actually call femcel is Isabel, because the reason that she couldn't, like, get anyone is, she just has a lot of issues, obviously, but a big one is, like, I think her weird fetishes. She'd like it when her cat, like, pooped on the ground. Isabel has, like, she likes, like, animal poop. She likes, like, boiling hamsters. She's done a lot of insane stuff, not even just the Chris Chan thing. My mind is, I've filled my brain up with so much femcel knowledge in preparation for this. I can't think of anything else. There's just a lot of horrible things that she did, and a big one is that she actually had a crush on this girl, and she was trying to get the girl to meet Chris Chan at, like, a convention, and I can't remember. Like, I think the girl didn't like her back, but the girl, it was like a weird love triangle, and she was trying to, like, get this girl and Chris Chan together, and the girl was, like, 19. It was very weird, because she secretly liked her, but she, like, exactly what you'd expect, I think, from a femcel. So this is our, I could draw a little crown on her. Actually, this is our prototypical femcel. And to answer the question, though, none of these women will probably fuck you. Boxy is not. Boxy is a troll, okay? Boxy's a troll, and you will put respect on her name. So time to move on to the next part. This is femcels in the wild, in their grounds, in their habitats. I'm mostly gonna talk about TikTok because that's where I see most of them. So this is where we're going now, okay, guys? If you see these symbols on TikTok, thank you. So we're gonna talk about the symbols. This is how they communicate with each other. This is how they let you know that they're a femcel. We got number 1, Lane from Serial Experiments Lane. All these are anime things, because of course they are. Let's put Lane on the board now. So this is the biggest one, but I think she's kind of, because Lane is also, the thing with Lane is I would not call her a femcel. I don't really know. I think she got associated with this because she's got, like, mental illness, like, very bad. Like, she's, like, the whole thing with Serial Experiments Lane is it's really complicated, and the show is, like, meant to be confusing. But it's a show about a girl who goes online, and then she ends up, like, becoming one with the internet and, like, being able to control it. It's from the 90s.
or the 2000s. It's older. Like, it shows this very kind of 2000s and 90s. It's a good show. It's okay, but like, I don't really know why. I think just because she's weird and she says like relatable things like, I don't have any friends. I like the internet. Chobits is one. I don't know what this character's called, but I know she's from Chobits, which is another older anime. Her whole thing is she's like a robot that a guy builds and then she fucks him, or he fucks her because she's a sexy robot anime girl. I think that one is there because she's like yandere and weird as well and a robot, and also like you can be like, oh, I'm sexy femcel because I got this icon. So the next one is this, and this also crosses over into e-girl territory, which we can also have a discussion about if you guys are interested, with the same question: what are e-girls and will they have sex with you? The answer is no, but we can talk about why they won't. If you're an e-boy, I want to know how much jewelry do you have. If you push an e-boy down the stairs, it sounds like coins jingling in her purse. Alright, so this one definitely crosses some of the, what I said, the boundaries between femcel and e-girl, right? So this is someone's actual face. I don't know if this could be the person in question's face, or someone could be using it. You don't actually know. If it's on TikTok, you'll probably know. But then they put in the edits and then the ahegao face over it. Again, leaning into that horny anime aesthetic, because that's what a lot of them do. Here's another one. We got two more of these. These ones are interesting because, again, they go into the other category. These are the very blurry face selfie where you edit it so much that people can't see your features. These two. And you always have black hair. The Joker Asuka is more of an ironic thing. I feel like very few people who actually use this genuinely like the Joker. They probably just think they're the thing that's like Asuka's literally the Joker for women, which is just a funny phrase. I like it. So I think it's funny. Probably because I'm an ironic femcel. Let's put Rey as well as a weird one. Because like the thing with Evangelion is it's so popular, a bunch of different online groups will use characters as icons over and over again. So you could literally just be a fan of Rey, or you could be like, oh, I'm so alone like Rey, and I'm weird, and I'm naked. I think that's how they talk, I don't know. So these are the ones we have. And then the biggest one. Christian is not a femcel. Because Christian has had sex. Great questioning. I'm gonna put you in the silent corner, I really am. So we got this one, which is just like some edgy anime girl with a knife, some edgy yandere thing. That's a big one, especially if it's like a character from like Lucky Star, but they're like making a smug face, or they've got like blood on them or something. This is just a random, I think this is just art that someone colored to make look like that. So there's that one. And then the biggest one, I'll have a femcel pussy raffle, and the person who knows the best will get their name entered in to win. And here's the biggest one, guys, and this one I'd also say is one of the few instances of a true anime femcel. Watamote. I read it as Watamote in my head. Yeah, so she's like from an anime called, It's Not My Fault I'm Not Popular. As you can tell, she looks like a femcel. She's grimy and gross and has like huge eye bags and stuff. And her whole thing is that no one likes her because she's weird and annoying, but it's relatable. So there you go. I don't think she ever gets laid. So these are what to look out for. Here are their symbols, here are their icons. All this imagery. And now we get to naming what they name themselves. So what you're gonna usually get. Okay, yeah, please, I'll give you a second to write notes, take notes. Oh, excuse me guys, class, teacher needs a sippy. Teacher needs a little sippy right now of my teaching juice, okay? Okay, good, let's keep going. It's gonna be hard for me to write this because I'm running out of space, so I'm gonna just turn it around and you guys will get to see. So, actually, class, we can do a fun game, alright? You guys can all make up your own femcel names. But, please, censor the appropriate words because I don't want to get in trouble. Actually, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't do this trend. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't. I don't really know if I want my chat clogged up with these types of names because they're usually pretty bad. Not even that, but what you're usually gonna get is, so, break it down into 3 separate parts.
It was at this time that I realized that what I was telling my viewers to put in chat would most likely get my Twitch account banned, so I will be redacting it.
That one was very good. I give that one an A. I get to use a tiny little eraser on the back of my marker. I got other markers too, but I didn't get a big eraser. I should have gotten one, because this one's pretty crappy. My poor little whiteboard is going to be stained with femcel traces. So now we're going to talk about the different types. The ethical ironic femcels are either girls who call themselves femcels as a joke, because it's a funny term, or girls who call themselves femcels because they don't fuck, but, you know, maybe they're just kind of ugly and smell weird. You know? They call incels? Nah, they're just, you know, you never heard of the ethical incel? That guy, he's like, I'm an ethical incel. I don't hate women or nothing. I just don't get pussy. Same thing. They don't hate anyone. They just don't fuck. Yeah, they just don't fuck. Exactly. Stinky women. Obviously. Satirical statement. Men really don't know what it's like to be a mysterious vamp, girl boss genius, Lana Del Rey, Mitski, Fiona Apple, grinds, Radiohead, female manipulator, Joker, put femcel, and it shows. It's true. So obviously this one was made as a bit of a joke. So now the next one, which goes into the TikTok femcel, or femcel faking. So, this one is the femcel e-girl. Alright guys, this is the femcel that would have those usernames that we could not put in chat, that does want to use her femcelness as well as her attractiveness to become an e-girl and to get a lot of clout, to get free stuff and donations by appealing to lonely incels. You see, this type of girl will write out something really horrible and edgy on TikTok and be like, you guys just don't get it. I'm not like other girls taken to a interesting degree. We can observe that and see them. And it's pretty interesting to see these kind of people in the wild if they're not already getting banned for spewing hate speech. Because most of the time this attempt actually does not work. Because if you're trying to appeal to misogynists and incels by being an incel or a femcel misogynistic, that's not going to make them like you. Because they already hate women, you see. So if you actually, it might have worked at some point. Sometimes these girls are able to get away with it. But most of the time, if you open up any of their comments, you'll see a string of people. So this one, if you open up her comments, you'll actually find a bunch of these men she's trying to attract, calling her a fed, and calling her a loser, and telling her that she's made by the government. Which I wish that was true. I wish she was made for the government. But yeah, this actually does not work most of the time, so, it's kind of funny, I'd say. This is one of the funnier types, but also one of the more, depressing types. To see someone actually do this to try and get the attention of, 4chan users. And then the last one is what these girls are pretending to be. I'm able to, this thing is stacked on 4 boxes and a bunch of books. That's how I'm able to get it up there. Take 5 class. So I'm just putting it back together now. I'm putting my smart board back together now. Whoa, wait, is that my 3DS? Dude, I found my 3DS in here. Holy shit. Wait, how does this box even... I want my 3DS! My stylus is in there too! I didn't know where my charger is. That's awesome. Keep going. We're over halfway done with the class, so don't worry. The true femcel. I don't have any pictures for them, because the true femcel is, as you would expect, you know, most true femcels will not be showing their face online because they're embarrassed and they don't have self-confidence. So a true femcel will just be a woman who cannot attract a mate, is probably, I don't know if they're unattractive, but they see themselves as unattractive, and could also be like other incels, like have a lot of self-hatred. Exactly. Hillary Clinton actually is our first lady true femcel. You're absolutely correct. Gold star. This is the person that this is trying to look like. But the catch is they're trying to be a true femcel, but also obviously be attractive and cute in order to get male attention. So others aren't as lustrous as the others. Exactly. Well, actually, female birds are all brown. Most of the female birds are brown and simple looking, but something about her behavior is probably driving off. Out of all of these, the one who was most likely to have sex with you, if you would like that, can you fix them? Exactly. As in, can you have sex with them? You are most likely to probably have sex with the ethical femcel. That's the answer. That is the one who's most likely going to give you sex. The true femcel probably has some sort of issues, some sort of reason, but she's also probably more likely than the fake one. The fake one will never give you sex. The fake one will never give you sex because a fake femcel is the exact same thing as an e-girl who is trying to make a career off of getting you to think that you can date her. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it is what it is. And the whole point is that you will never date her. She just wants your money. Howard, that is the end of our lesson. I don't think that there's anything else I can talk about. Now I can take questions, actually. Anyone have any questions? Questions or concerns? Are there blonde femcels? Great question. There can be, yes. Just because someone does not have the phenotype doesn't mean they are not a femcel. And that is an odd and interesting question. I think the answer is yes. Anyone can be a femcel ever. It's a state of mind, to be honest. It's all in your head. We got Gino. Which one is my category? I already answered that. It would definitely be, at the end, ethical and ironic femcels. You can guess which one I am. Ethical ones are femcels who are just women who just don't fuck. There's no malice, there's no hatred in them, just for whatever reason they don't fuck. But that's also not me because I do fuck, I just look like the other femmes. I just look like a femcel. But I do have lots of sex all the time, and it's really great, and it's really awesome, and it's all the time. Any other questions? Profile picture, if you're not a weeb, then you're going to have probably one of these, where you're still trying to like look cute. They would probably use a photo of themselves that's heavily like edited. I unfortunately don't get to make the list. I haven't committed any crimes yet. I haven't been arrested for any crimes yet, but if I did, I would probably be put up here, just so you know. What crimes am I planning? Nothing big. Just like, I don't know, maybe like trespassing? I don't know. I don't have a lot of plans for crimes in the future, but maybe a little bit of maybe do a little bit of trespassing. I'm watching Breaking Bad, so if that inspires anything in me, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really good at chemistry. I don't have a van. But, Season 1 Jesse Pinkman is making me want to curate methamphetamines. Alright, guys. Yeah, I got to, I think, episode 5 yesterday. I've never seen it before, but I know about my daddy and my mommy, and my daddy and my mommy, so I'm basically spoiled about everything. Here's another one. Here are my plans for, more educational videos, guys, because I like doing this stuff. Femcel was a tough one to jump into, just because I feel like there's a lot of stuff about them that I can't say, or I can say, but, like, they require it's a lot of depth, and that just goes into, like, more politics than I would like to, you know? There's a lot of just, like, they're funny on the surface, but then a lot of them are just, like, racist and horrible and bigoted, so I feel like at the end of the day, it's fun to make jokes about them, but then, like, if I get deeper, I'm gonna have to just confront the fact that they are, and then it's just, like, it's not a fun stream, then it's a lecture, and not a fun kind of lecture, where I get to put anime icons on the board and point at them, and I didn't even use my ruler. I get to slap the ruler and be like, dude, check out this lady, check out this lady, check out this lady. It gets too real, exactly. I don't have any hate with Watamote. I think it's a fine show. I'm just saying that a lot of femcels do like her because she is like an introvert and a loser and stuff. No, all this stuff is fine. I really like Lane. Lane is one of my, except for these two, these two. But no, Lane is a great show. I really like it. I've never seen Chobits, and this is just a weird edit of an anime girl. I'm also planning a really good one that I think everyone is gonna love and no one will be bored of. I'm thinking a 3-hour in-depth look at Code Lyoko lore. Who is excited for that? They got all 4 seasons of Code Lyoko on YouTube, and I'm gonna explain all of it. All of it right here for you guys. You're excited. Everyone bring their big fucking foreheads. I'm gonna do a cosplay of the main big forehead girl. I can do it. I think she wears a black shirt. And I just gotta, like, shave off a bit of my head here. I already have a pretty sizable forehead. So, because the thing is with her, so I could just get the forehead. It's the exactly. She doesn't wear glasses though. I don't think, so I'd have to take them off. But then I can't see, and I hate putting in contacts. They hurt my eye. It's 5 head time. So that's on the docket. But you guys can always do suggestions for other things you want me to cover, because one day I'm gonna run out. I do want to make it weekly, but you know, there's only so many things in the world. Only so many things in the world. We could also do anything. The world is our oyster. We have a whiteboard. We have a thingy. We have everything we really need to make a generic YouTube video essay, but on Twitch. So it's a bit different. We don't have a white boy, actually. You only have me. They're coming. That one, it's gonna be short. If I do put it on YouTube, I don't know. I feel like the femcel thing will get my channel taken down. I'm worried about that one. I think the VTuber one will be a lot easier and a lot more fun. I'm looking forward to that one more. But I thought this was kind of a funny idea. Cover every episode of One Piece episode by episode. Absolutely not. So we do need to talk about Sonic Pinball as well as all the Garfield comics. We have to do that. It's really important. I think I'll talk about Sonic Pinball maybe before I get a job. I think that'll be my focus for the month, and then I'll focus on getting a job. I think that's a good idea. But yeah, any other questions? Any homework? Your homework is to find a femcel online in her natural habitat, take a screenshot of her account, and put it in the Discord server. Is those gonna be pictures of me? Come on, everyone has to do a different person. You can't all do pictures of me, okay? Come on. I'm gonna go. You guys can have your lunch break. Class is over though. But class is over.
So that is the video. Thank you so much for watching it, especially if you're new to this channel. I know that sitting down for a long 20-30 minute video like that is definitely a big commitment, so thank you very, very much. If you did enjoy the video, I'd love to have you like it or subscribe it. Tell me in the comments if you'd like more of this sort of type. Also give me criticism. Did I talk too fast? Did I stutter too much? Was there any sort of thing you'd like to see in the future for this sort of longer form internet history, or really anything? I want to make videos about TV shows I like, things I saw as a kid that have stuck with me. Horror media is something I'm pretty big into that's been really big on YouTube. I want to kind of get into that, all that sort of stuff. Feel free to leave any sort of recommendation down below. Also, I obviously have a Twitch, but I also have a Discord, a Twitter, all that sort of good stuff. I film these videos once every 2 weeks, where I bring up the big whiteboard and have a little lecture. So if you want to come and catch that, you can see that live on my Twitch. I also do other streams like just playing games or just watching videos, any sort of thing like that. Discord as well is down there, where, I mean, if you're interested in talking to me for some reason, I'm usually pretty active on there. It's not a huge Discord, so as long as you don't come in and act like a jerk, I'll probably be able to have a nice conversation with you. And also, we have a pretty good community there. We have, like, movie nights every now and then, play games, to go on VR chat, all that sort of fun stuff. And then lastly, my Twitter is where I post images of anime girls with their boobs out. So it's not really related to any of this stuff, but I mean, who doesn't like that? Feel free to check that out. Again, a big thank you for watching this video. I'm totally just rambling now, and I have no idea if any of what I'm saying is even comprehensible. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I really hope to see you here in the future. Thank you.